So as you guys know, I sold the Corolla for $750, got it for $500. So I have a little bit of cash in my pocket, and naturally I was browsing Craigslist like I always do. Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace up here. And I found something that I'm really excited about. Let me show you. Here it is. If you guys happen to know, I love Chevy S10s. They're my favorite truck. This one is clean. It's got a grill guard. You just don't find these, especially in Vermont. I could never find one like this for $4,500. So my plan is to buy this and then drive it back to Vermont and probably like keep it for a really long time, because it's in Arizona where there's no rust ever. So it should last me my whole life. Only 159,000 miles on it. Manual, 4-wheel drive. This is literally my dream truck. Some of you guys want like a $70,000 GMC Sierra Denali 3500 dually as your dream truck. My dream truck is a clean Chevrolet S10. Attainable dream truck. However, there is one problem. As you guys might know, I am in Crested, Butte, Colorado. Deb and I are here for the entire month. We're getting some work to save up some more money for the trip. And this happens to be in Phoenix, Arizona. So let's pop over to the maps. Well, that is 10.5 hours away. Now that's a bit of a problem because I'm not gonna book myself a flight there. That's too complicated with COVID and everything going on. I'm not gonna have Jeb drive the camper there. That would cost me a fortune in gas money. And so that doesn't leave me with many options, but here's what I came up with. I'll try to hide my personal information, but looks like I'm getting a Volkswagen Jetta, $238 for a day, which is extremely pricey, but that's actually cheaper than driving the camper down and back, cheaper than a U-Haul. And who doesn't love rental cars? I certainly do. Well guys, it's Wednesday, very early morning. I've managed to get myself out of bed. We're gonna head to the rental place right now. Start up the old camper. It's about 20 degrees today. She goes. Look at how smoky that freaking Ford is. That's not good. Burning some oil. All right, I'm in the same one. Oh, well, I'm in the camper now, driving it to Avis. I got Jeb here, he's gonna drive me home. If you're wondering why I'm driving to the airport for the rental car, look how tired this guy is. He literally can't keep his eyes open. Come on, Jeb. What time did you go to bed last night?
Like 6 a.m.
I went to bed at 6 a.m. That's a little late there. Okay, I'm gonna catch up to you guys once I'm in the rental car. So I'm at the airport now, and apparently I'm a little early because I got the whole place to myself. Literally. Just gotta wait for the Avis guy to get here. Well guys, there was a slight miscommunication at the rental car place, and I am now with a U-Haul. But they gave me a pretty good discounted rate on it. So it's a lot cheaper than the rental car is going to be, but it's going to cost me a lot more in gas. So we're going to try to drive as fuel efficiently as possible, because this thing's equipped with the 6-liter gasser, which as we know is a guzzler. So as long as we can drive well, we can still save money. We are hitting the road in the U-Haul. 10 hours, 30 minutes to go. We're on the beautiful highway again. This van, surprisingly, is actually getting really good economy for what I thought it would get. It's getting 20 miles per gallon, and it's got the 6.0 gasser in it, so hopefully I can maintain that for the whole journey. Can't beat this, guys. It's driving way too fast in a car that's not yours on beautiful Colorado roads. I mean, look at this scenery. We're just like driving through a gorge here. We'll see how we feel 8 hours into the trip, but 1 hour and a half in, still feeling all right. First stop of the trip, a Wendy's. Yeehaw! Look at this view. Colorado, of all the states we've been through, Colorado is the second prettiest, of course, only to Vermont, the #1 prettiest, but look at these views we just get to drive in. Not the ugly Ford in front of us. You don't want to look at that. But the mountains. Oh yeah. Anyway, we've got 7 hours to go. So as with any rental, or in this case U-Haul, it's just a unwritten law that you have to do a 0 to 60 test. So here, I'll hold the camera so they can see the speedometer. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, 3, 2, 1. Let's listen to see if the tires squeal. 3, 2, 1, go. And there's 60, if you guys can see that. I don't know how fast that was. I'll put the seconds on the screen here. I'll just scroll the video back and see how long it took. But there you go. It's an unwritten law. Stop of the day number 2, Subway for second lunch, because you gotta have many lunches. We'll get back in this majestic beast and get out of here. Big Bessie. We're here for our first gas stop. We've actually made it into Arizona. Anyway, like I'm saying, we are about halfway done. Take a look at this gas gauge. That's the red line. Look how much below it is. So cutting it close here, but we made it. So I'm gonna fill this thing up.
Is this Lauren?
Yeah, halfway through this 11-ish hour journey. I'm driving fast enough that it's gonna be more like 10 hours now, because Big Bess has got some real power. We're just listening to the podcast Up and Vanished.
Up and Vanished.
Yeah, we're listening to Up and Vanished. It's making the time fly pretty fast. Sun is slowly going down. Apologies for the bug spatter on my windshield if that gets in the way. We have been on the road now. It's now 6:33. We started at 11:30 today. So we've been on the road for 7 hours, I guess. It is now 6:35, technically 7:35 from where we came from, because we crossed the time zone. And we're on the first interstate of the whole trip. So been on the road for 8 hours. Hadn't had an interstate yet, just all back roads. I was getting a little sick of it. Jeb didn't mind the scenery, but I was kind of tired of driving on him. So I'm glad to be on the interstate. Anyway, we're gonna make another stop at a pizza place and get to the S10 around 9 p.m. It says we are just 16 minutes away. 8:52, we left at 11:30-ish, like I said. And we stopped, whatever, 4 times, twice for gas, twice for food.
Furnace a really sketchy part.
Huh?
What if we're in a really sketchy part?
Then, I guess
We'll die.
we'll ball him. Anyway, guys, I should mention the truck's listed for 4,500. I already pretty much told him.
It's right here.
Oh, where? Left?
I don't know. I was on your left.
My left, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna turn around, but I already pretty much told him that I'd give him the 4,500. But I might try to make him go down a little bit, you know. It's a lot for an S10, but it is a really nice S10. Let's see if we can see which driveway has an S10 in it. Oh, there it is.
That's it.
He's a Chevy man.
Man.
Okay, here we are. Here it is. Anyway, I'll talk to the guy. That's a cool one. Well, guys, the deal was made, and we are gonna get out of here. So I did buy it there. It is next to the U-Haul. I ended up paying $4,000 instead of $4,500 because I wanted to talk him down. There's some sunspots and some scratches that were not pictured in the ad. I was not too happy about, and there was a small oil leak. But other than that, looks pretty damn good. It's been in Arizona its whole life, so has no rust. You see, like this scratch here, that was not pictured in the ad. Oh man, that's not for sale anymore. Take that off. Get that crap out of there. Put it in the bed. Anyway, comes with the grandpa topper and everything. So, 4-wheel drive, I definitely need that. Not a speck of rust on it. I don't know why he sprayed this Rust-Oleum crap over it, but you know, even though it's never been out in Arizona, it still has the surface stuff because classic Chevy wax coatings don't really last well. But of course, that is totally solid, and there's nothing on, not even a speck on the body. So, looking good. We're gonna find a place to sleep tonight. Jeb is gonna sleep back in here. I'm sleeping in the bed of the S10. So we'll figure that out. I'm gonna just go buy some snacks and use the bathroom. Before we go camping, I just gotta say, I am a sucker for gimmicky chrome. I love it. Look at that. All that gimmicky chrome that you guys might be cringing at, holy moly, I think I will. That makes me love it even more. This is gonna get super muddy and disgusting, but I just like that chrome. So we're gonna hit the road and head home. We're gonna make a quick pit stop at the old Grand Canyon because it only adds an hour total to our trip. So I guess we'll head there, start there tonight, and we'll see it tomorrow. Start this bad thing up. I love the interior. It's just like my old one, but even nicer. Broom. Fuel pump's okay. Jeb trying to show off in the U-Haul. Fuel pump's pretty loud. I might need to give that attention soon. And the ABS light just came on. That was not on before. What the hell? Well, apparently now I have an ABS and brake light on that I need to take care of. That, man, you know I love General Motors, but dash lights are just always on in them. So I drove about 45 minutes, 75 on the highway the whole way, which is the speed limit. Did fine, did great actually. And on dirt roads, the suspension feels good. So, seems like a good truck. We're gonna sleep for tonight and then make it to the Grand Canyon tomorrow. All right, here's my bed situation in the S10. Looking comfy-ish. Let's check on Jeb. Oh, got the luxury suite in here. Yeah. And for those of you asking, why didn't you bring your camper? It's because screw you, this is cooler. And also because I was supposed to have a rental car and then return the rental car and just drive this back. But then they screwed it up and they gave me a better deal on the U-Haul. So I said, whatever, I'll just take that anyway. It's cooler to take a U-Haul than my truck. And it sure was. Fun to drive too. Well, it's the next morning. I brought myself out of bed. It's waketh the Jeb. Waketh Jeb. Meh. Let's go. So, it's a brand new morning, like I said. And I can finally see my truck in the light. Yes, that's right, I bought it. Pretty much not even be able to see it in the light too well, but I kind of knew what it was going to look like. And there she is. This is my all-time favorite color for cars ever. Kind of red burgundy. Only followed by dark blue. So, obviously, I did drive this on the dirt road to get here last night, so it might be a little bit dirty and dusty. But here it is. This is an Arizona truck. Arizona its whole life. Never seen salt, which is the main reason I bought it. The other reason I bought it is I love the chrome gimmicks. I can tell that the previous guy took really good care of it by the fact that he put on, you know, the running boards and he put on the grill guard. Yeah, put on this dash protector. He has the grandpa capper on it. The interior, super clean. Okay. And look at these floorboards. Let's see the back seats. So this is different than my old one. It's actually got 2 seats. My old one only had 1 seat back here. And I've already made the passenger side dirty with my chips and drink, but that's what it looks like. Sorry that the sun is in the way here. There you go. This is the interior. Just a freaking nice truck. And of course I've already bonded with it now that I slept in the back last night. Anyway, once Lazy Jeb gets up, we're gonna go to McDonald's, get some breakfast, and then head out to the Grand Canyon. Let's go yell at him again, see what he does. What's up? He's getting up slowly. And of course, let's look at the rest situation. I'll start with the rocker panel. It's hard to look at it with the running board in the way, but clean to the cab corner. Clean. Clean. Frame. Oops, dropped my phone. Cleaning. Apparently when they're doing the fuel pump and the rear brake lines, The previous owner just had them spray over this. I called them and I asked them about it, so that's why it's sprayed over. Kind of. I wish they did a better job instead of going on the wheel well. Oh well, nobody's gonna see that anyway. Frame is clean. Exhaust is clean. Driveline's clean. Rear diff clean. Take a look at the front control arm situation. Bushings are a little bit cracked, but the control arms are obviously rust free. Same as this side, and there's a slight oil leak from this side. I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell that is. Okay, I'm going to McDonald's. Let's hear it. Oh, good. She sounds good. Yeah, no worries there. Here we go. More good news. ABS light and brake light that fixed itself again. Yay! All right. Hopefully they stay off, but I have a feeling they're not gonna. Here we are. International House of Pancakes. Damn, that's a good looking truck right there. Walmart. Walmart shopping complete. We got the old Bluetooth transmitter and then this to put my phone up there so I can look at the map. Well guys, we've entered the park. It was free today, which makes sense. But of course I support my national parks, so I would pay anyway. We made it. YouTube. There's a lot of people here in case you can't hear though. Not as uncrowded as the other spots, other national parks. They're very annoying. Alright, we're getting away from those Polish people who were just like screaming and chanting the whole time. Respect America's landmarks, come on. Poland. I'm just kidding, I love Polish people. I just don't think he's Polish. Yeah, he's Polish. But those guys were very annoying. Jeb getting seriously close to death right there. Well, this is going to be our last view of the Grand Canyon. We're going to head out of here because we got to get home by 10-ish. Well, we have work tomorrow at like 8, so it'd be nice to get home before midnight at least. Oops. We're rolling. Brum brum.
Did you just forget it was a manual or something?
No, I just didn't think it would roll.
Oh.
Alright, dropped Jeb back at the U-Haul. Now we're headed home. Well, unfortunately, the warm amber glow of the ABS light and the brake light decided to come back on. So I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm guessing it's maybe some wheel speed sensors loose or some dust got in some sensor somewhere. I can't imagine it's a big deal. It's a lot farther home from the Grand Canyon than we thought because one of the roads closed. So instead of being 8 hours home from the Grand Canyon, it's actually 10 hours home from the Grand Canyon. Basically what that means is our ETA is now 2 a.m. instead of midnight. And we have work the next day starting at 8 a.m. So what's probably going to happen is instead of going the whole way tonight, we're going to stop and then sleep again and then wake up early and drive. That kind of helps us like split up the driving so it's not all in one day, and then also it's easier for us to wake up early than go to bed late. So that's what we'll do. I am certainly not complaining about this landscape. And take a look at what's in my rear view. See that beautiful sunset? What a drive. So we're actually going to do another night in the S10 tonight. It's 1:30, getting pretty late. And like I said, we're more early people than late people. So not that I'm tired, but it's just better not to risk it. So basically, we have 1 hour left to get to the place where the U-Haul needs to be returned to. And then after that, it's 40 more minutes. So a total of like an hour 40 or so. And we got to get to work by 9. I checked in with the boss. So work by 9. So we got to return the U-Haul then by like 8:20. So try to wake up around 6:30, 6:45, and we should be just fine. Another night in the spacious S10 bed. And we're up at the crack of dawn. Let's hit the road. Holy moly, guys, it is cold out here. Or 32 or something, I don't even know. Damn it, I locked my door. Is this one locked too? Okay, well, good thing I didn't put my keys in there because I thought I did not lock it. All right, let me start this up. Woo! Holy moly. Okay, there she goes. Time to return this U-Haul, guys. Sun's starting to peek his head up. Oh boy. And we made it to work on time. Good little S10. Let's see where my keys. I'll show you how many miles we did total if I can find my keys. There it is, 161,066. I forget how many miles we started with, but it was around 160,000. Let's say 160,400, so we put like 600 miles on it. That sounds about right to me. Anyway, I calculated the gas mileage. I was getting about 19 to 21 the whole way home, which is excellent. I'm going to show you a little more around this in the remaining time I have left in this video. So, I'll catch up to you after we finish work. Okay, we have finished work. I can finally show you a little bit around this, although there's not going to be much to show you. Quick walk around in the sun. It's for my YouTube channel. Whew. Oh, is this a garden? Huh, get off that.
How old was the guy?
Who I bought it from, he was 70. So yeah, an older man. Taking care of it. Sorry I got distracted there, but here it is one more time.